Our next guest played between 1973 and 1980, 107 games, 40 goals he kicked. His playing weight was 124 kilos. He was known as the Galloping Gasometer, but apart from all that, he was a star ruckman in North Melbourne's first premiership back in 1975. Now living in Queensland, please welcome the one and only Mick Nolan.
Mick, you've just flown down in a Hercules. Did your trip nice, was it?
Yes, beautiful, thanks, Sam.
Beautiful, Mick?
Yep.
Mick, actually, in the town he comes from in Queensland, they had a beautiful body contest up there a couple of weeks ago and the phone booth won. How's everything going, Mick? You're looking sensational. People laugh at your weight, but you played at this exact weight, didn't you?
I think you're kidding a bit there, Sam.
You've slipped away a bit, have you?
Just slipped away. Lack of a little bit of training just of late.
It would be fair to say, Mick, that you do like a Pilsner every now and again, don't you?
On a hot day, I have a couple.
Yeah, a couple hundred.
Now, Mick, when you came down from Wangaratta, you came down. North Melbourne was a pretty classy side in those days, and Dr. Aylett was the president down there, and he used to invite you along to dinner parties and the likes, but you didn't quite get the swing of things there for a while, did you?
When I first came down, I arrived there, and about the first week I was there, he said, come along to dinner and bring my wife, and he'd invited Barry Davis and Doug Wade and a few of the Northerners along, and just happened the next weekend was duck opening, and I went home to duck opening. And I said to my mother, it's funny, I've been invited to dinner, you know, I don't know why they'd expect me to give up work and go to dinner in the middle of the day. She said, oh, down in the city they call dinner, that's night-time meal. I thought, oh,
not lunch, yeah.
Well, we were used to brekkie dinner and tea, you see. So come back to Melbourne and went to training on the Monday night, and he said, are you right for dinner tonight? And I said, oh, I thought it was next week. And he said, no, it's tonight. I said, oh, OK, I'll race home and grab Nettie and come back. Raced home, and Nettie had a hare in the rollers and the ducks cooking, and shut down the stove and got dressed into our good gear, and she shoved on her corduroys and desert boots and nice sloppy Joe, and I put my best jeans on and went round to Mick's place, and it was in Essendon, Park Street, Essendon. And I thought, shit, is this the town hall? Found a way in, and when I eventually got in through the kitchen, everyone was in dinner suits and long dresses. I thought, shit, is this what you wear? We got through the evening and did all the right things, used my manners properly, and said thank you very much and all those sort of things.
Did you say shit more than 4 or 5 times during the night, Mick, like you have here?
No, I was very well behaved then. Anyhow, blow me down the very next week, Barry Treatme said to me, there's a barbecue around our place next Saturday. And so I thought, well, I'm not going to be caught out again, so got Nettie and we went into the city and did some shopping. I bought a nice suit and got dressed into the suit and went round to treat us for barbecue and bug me dead if everyone's wearing jeans.
Mick, I remember going out to Greenvale one pre-season to see North Melbourne in a practice match. I was about 11 or 12 and I was keen to see what the big boys did at three-quarter time and how they addressed themselves. And I remember one time Mark Dawson snuck out to you and you came over at three-quarter time and gave you a fag and 3 steamed Tim Sims at three-quarter time. It's a true story. I mean, things have changed a little bit these days, haven't they? It was a little bit easier to play in those days.
Was a fraction easier. But, you know, I think there would have been a nice cool glass of water as well to wash the Dim Sims down.
They wouldn't have had bite marks in them, would they, Mick?
That's why I got the steam ones.
Mick, Ron Barassi was very keen on compulsory Sunday morning training. Now, what would you do, say if you had a few quiet beers on a Saturday night, what did you do to make sure you made it there in that Sunday morning training?
Depended on the time that you'd finished those few quiet beers, but we had a real big bath at North Melbourne, and used to make it into a bed, and so we didn't get paid what you blokes get paid today, so we couldn't afford the fines that they put on us, so we used to have to get there, go hop into the bath and have a sleep in the bath, so we're there at 9:30 for the start of training.
Did Ron ever wake you up on a few occasions?
No, we used to always get up in time. 25 past and we were there, ready to go.
Mick, just on a serious note, our current coach, Dennis Pagan, you played in the 74 grand final with Dennis. Just as a matter of interest, what was Dennis like as a player?
Dennis was a little bit unlucky as a player. He was at Carlton and Brass gave him the flick at Carlton when he was at Carlton, and Dennis came to North Melbourne, and then after Brass left Carlton, he came to North Melbourne. So poor
Gave Dennis a flick.
Dennis was a little bit disappointed, but he made the stateside playing at North Melbourne, and was an excellent player and a real good mate to have around the place. Unfortunately, when Brass came along again, he got the flick again and went to South Melbourne from there. But he was a good bloke and a real good player, real determined player, and I think it shows out in his coaching.
Mick, now, besides all the merriment and revelry that we've been going on with here, you were a star. What are some of the great memories of this very big career that you had?
Well, undoubtedly the best memory.
Flogging me.
Well, I can't remember that, Sam. I can
76
remember,
you flogged us.
I can remember going to Geelong before I came down to North Melbourne, and I think the first game I played in the practice match, they gave you a rest, and I played very well, and Peter Piano wrote a letter to my dad saying how wonderful I was going to be, and wrote my dad, if you didn't play the next week, and that was the end of my career at Geelong. They kicked me out 3 weeks later.
Really, Mick?
Yes.
Is that right?
That's
But it was like running, honestly, I don't know if, probably not a lot of you have played league football, but it was like running in just at the boundary thrones alongside Mick. It was like running into the town hall. It was unreal. It was almost impossible. Your weight actually was a benefit to you, wasn't it?
I don't think it really hindered me all that much. If you learn to position yourself around the ground, you can, there's plenty of blokes still playing football today that aren't over quick, and, I'm missing on the speed side of things, but
Yes.
other than that, there was a few things made up for it.
Swatty,
Come on.
you've got a presentation, have you there, mate?
I have, Ed. I've been put up to this, Mick. I respect you as a great North Melbourne player, but I've been asked to just answer this question. Is this your playing jumper? I respect you.
See if you can get that on, Mick, just a matter of interest.
No, mine never had any holes in it, so this one's not mine.
And if you could not mention ducks again, we got a nasty letter from Laurie Levy last week after I said Dermot Brereton had been out duck shooting. So you're not duck shooting anymore, are you? For God's sake, say no. We'll get another letter.
Not doing it at the moment because they won't let us.
No, that's true.
Mick, just to finish on your tips, can Brisbane, where you're now living, of course, get up this weekend against Carlton, and can the Northerners take the next step?
Well, I think there's a great chance of both my sides winning this week. Brisbane have been playing excellently the last few weeks, and I think they might surprise everyone. They'll give it a dip right to the end, and if Carlton do have a few little worries, they'll certainly test them right out. And North, well, last week they got into the form that is needed. They're really hard at the ball, and it is a pity that one of our prime movers is missing, but we'll certainly. I know the way they go at the ball that they'll give it their best shot.
Go on, Mick. Thanks very much for coming in tonight. Mick Nolan, everybody.